Hey, welcome back. Today is April 12th, Monday, and on this post, I'll be telling about the overall crypto markets, which includes Bitcoin dominance and Bitcoin price action, and see how they could potentially affect the overall altcoin markets before diving into Helium token, HNTUSD, and see what is going on in here. I'll be telling you about the bullish and bearish case scenarios for today, as well as the short-term price prediction on this market, according to what I'm seeing on the charts. Before I begin today, if you guys are enjoying this content, make sure to subscribe to this channel and like this video, as I'll be keeping updated on the latest crypto setups on my watch list, regardless if it's a good day or a bad day. If you want to support me and don't already have a Webull brokerage account, you guys can use my referral link down below. They're still giving away 2 free stocks as of today upon a successful sign up and a qualifying deposit of $100 US. And I will also receive a referral bonus if you guys sign up under me. Please also read my full disclaimer below. I am not a financial advisor and this is not financial advice. I am purely sharing my own speculations and opinions on this market. I cannot tell you the future, and you should always do your own due diligence before trading or investing in this market, as it's extremely risky and volatile. If you have any questions or comments, please do only leave them in the comment section below, but I'll try my best to get to as many of them as possible. Let's see what's going on in this market first. Most importantly, I do take a look into Bitcoin dominance. It tells me where the money could be trending into. Would it be Bitcoin, altcoins, or neither? Today we have Bitcoin dominance down over 0.5%. This breaks down to Bitcoin price action up very slightly, just right above 0.1%. Total altcoin market cap up about 1.3%. Now this is still the upside of Bitcoin dominance trending downwards because total altcoin market cap is leading in gains ahead of Bitcoin. I usually emphasize Bitcoin dominance to trend downwards. That's generally speaking better for the altcoins on both the upside and downside. Because conversely speaking, on the upside of Bitcoin dominance trending upwards, I will usually see Bitcoin leading in gains ahead of total altcoin market cap. On the weekly time frame here, on Bitcoin dominance, we are still in a falling wedge pattern, which is generally a bullish pattern. If this price action breaks the upside here, that's not as ideal for the altcoins, because the best case scenario in that sense would be if Bitcoin is trending higher with Bitcoin dominance and total altcoin market cap trailing behind it. The worst case scenario, if Bitcoin dominance actually breaks to the upside here, would be if Bitcoin actually pulls back, the altcoins are going to pull back more than Bitcoin. Let's go over to Bitcoin. On the weekly time frame here, as I have pointed out, there is still bearish divergence playing out, okay? The safer signal I am looking for here to tell me bearish divergence is done playing out will be seeing a higher high on the price action chart, along with a higher high on the RSI. Right now, we did get that higher high on the price action chart. However, we have not yet gotten that higher high on the RSI. So in my opinion, this bearish divergence is still not done playing out. The last RSI high here I'm looking to beat is about 75 from this little top. Let's go over to monthly time frame. As I have pointed out, there has been bearish divergence for quite some time. However, has still yet to yield a red candle. So in my opinion, it has not played out here. Even though it's not playing out immediately, it's not something I lose track of, because do take a look into the last few times when Bitcoin has gotten into very overbought territory on the monthly time frame here. And each data point on here is 1 month's worth of time. If Bitcoin pulls back at any time, it could still have a bearish effect on the altcoins. That bearish effect would be greater if Bitcoin dominance is trending higher. Let's go over to Helium. See what we have here. I'm going to take a look from the monthly time frame down to daily and see if we have any overbought RSI readings or possible bearish divergence scenarios. Monthly time frame here, we don't have a reading, so let's move down to the weekly, where we are currently at about just right under 90 here, okay? So in overbought territory, I can't say anything about possible bearish divergence scenario here just yet, because we don't have an official close on this weekly candle, so it's not an official dip here, and we still have 6 more days left on this weekly time frame, on this weekly candle. 3-day time frame, we're just right above 76 here, so in slight overbought territory. That's 76 out of 100. If the price action wants to make a higher high here, it does need to beat the last RSI reading of about 88 here to negate bearish divergence. Daily time frame, we are not in overbought territory here. We're currently just right about 65 here. And if the price action wants to make a higher high here, it needs to beat the last RSI reading here of just right over 80 to negate bearish divergence. And in fact, there is bearish divergence playing out right now, comparing this higher high with this lower high. However, lower high on the RSI. That's classic bearish divergence. Whenever I do see bearish divergence on a specific time frame, my conservative estimate is that's going to come down to the next closest moving average. In this case, would be the daily 21 MA, the blue line here. And that becomes likelier when I actually go to the time frame before this, which is the 12-hour time frame, and I see that the closest moving average on this time frame has been broken below already. So this is the case where we are underneath that 12-hour 21 MA. So I think the chances of this daily price action hitting the daily 21 MA becomes likelier. Let's go over to what I could be dealing with here. And I have a early estimate of what we could be dealing with here, because it's still not yet completed nor validated. So I do have a falling wedge pattern here. I'm still lacking that second set of swing down here, in my opinion. Okay. I won't count this as the second set of swing down because it's one candle. I would like to see a second full candle down to the bottom trend line here. A small outlier wick to be noted, but I think that is fine. Now, I'm looking for that second swing down to validate this falling wedge pattern, which is estimated right now. It's not completed, not validated. If it's validated with that second set of swing down according to or very similar to the snapshot I have here, then according to Thomas Bukowski and his website, falling wedge patterns are 68% chance if it breaking to the upside. And if it breaks to the upside, the measured target here, which is measured by the opening of the pattern, and then adding it back to an expected breakout point. So let's consider that this fib level area at about $14 holds. Okay, the support holds. Then the measured target I have here is about $18.87 measured targets. Now, measured targets are theoretical approximate targets only, may actually be different in real life price action, more or less. Let's take a look into some of the key supports and resistances relevant to this price action right now. Key resistance immediately would be about the $17 fib level area. Next up, about the $18.50 fib level area. After this, I can only refer to past trading resistance here going from about $19 to even $21.60 here. Now, key supports, $15 fib level area, $14 fib level area, the daily 21 MA, which is coming up to the price action, followed by about the $12 fib level area. Let's take a look into the bullish and bearish case scenarios here. Bullish case scenario, price action validates this pattern here according to what I have, or very similar to what I have here as a snapshot. Validates this pattern with that second swing down, breaks out of this pattern, and go towards its measured targets, mining some of those resistance levels I have just pointed out, as those could be points of rejection. Bearish case scenario, price action breaks its bottom trend line. The ultimate support I am looking at here will be the daily 21 MA, because I think if we actually do break the daily 21 MA, this should not be able to keep a falling wedge pattern intact. Okay, I think it could stretch as far as this, but if it actually breaks the daily 21 MA, I don't think this falling wedge pattern would be intact. And the next level of key support I'll be looking at would be about the $12 fib level area and seeing if that holds. Now, these are my bullish and bearish case scenarios for today. Let me know if you found it helpful. Give me a thumbs up if you did. Let me know your agreements, disagreements, feedback. I love to hear them. Hope you manage your risk carefully, and if you would like to see any more of my most recently uploaded videos on YouTube, you guys can check out my links up here on YouTube. See you next time.